Saturday night at Bristol. Justin Allgaier finishes fourth. Not first, not second. Fourth. And somehow, when the dust settles, he walks out of the Last Great Colosseum with a $100,000 check in his pocket, a series lead that just grew to 130 points, and the 8th-4 cash bonus of his entire career. A 19-year-old kid won the race. Kyle Larson led 230 laps, and the guy who got paid more than anyone is the one who finished fourth. Here's exactly how the quietest driver in NASCAR keeps walking away with everyone's money. If you don't know the Justin Allgaier story, stop scrolling, because this is one of the most underrated careers in the entire sport. And what just happened at Bristol is proof that Little Gator might be the most dangerous driver in the O'Reilly Auto Parts series in 2026. Allgaier, according to his official NASCAR.com driver page, is 39 years old, from Springfield, Illinois. He drives the number 7 Chevrolet full-time for JR Motorsports, a team co-owned by Dale Earnhardt Jr. He won the 2008 ARCA Championship. He was 2009 Nationwide Series Rookie of the Year. And then he did something almost nobody else in NASCAR has ever done. He stayed in the second-tier series for 15 full-time seasons, per his NASCAR.com page, and has never finished lower than 7th in points. Never. Not one season in 15. That's consistency at a level most drivers don't reach in their entire career. He won his first series championship in 2024 at Phoenix, per NBC Sports coverage, after starting that race in a backup car from the rear of the field, getting hit with 2 penalties, dropping to 35th, and clawing all the way back to finish second on the last lap. That's the kind of driver we're talking about. But here's what the critics said, and this is important because it sets up the entire story. They said, Allgaier is too old. He's a career second-tier guy. His 2024 title was his ceiling. The young kids at JR Motorsports, Zylish, Kvapil, the rookies, they're the future. Allgaier is about to age out. Fair enough. So let's look at what he's actually doing in 2026. Let me tell you what Allgaier is doing right now, because this is where the narrative gets rewritten in real time. Per Jayski's pre-Rockingham coverage by Reed Spencer, Justin Allgaier is currently having the fastest start to any season of his career. The fastest start, over 15 full-time seasons. Per that same article, before Rockingham, he'd already won 3 times, Phoenix, Darlington, and Martinsville. He came into Bristol leading the O'Reilly Series standings by 130 points, per NASCAR.com's official race recap. 130. And he did all of this after losing his championship-winning crew chief. Per Jayski, Jim Pullman, the crew chief who led Allgaier to 9 victories and the 2024 title over 3 years, left JR Motorsports to join Kyle Busch's Cup team at Richard Childress Racing. Losing a crew chief like that usually takes a season to recover from. Allgaier replaced him with Andrew Overstreet, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. himself, she quoted in that same Jayski piece from Martinsville after Allgaier's win there. We changed a lot of folks, and all our teams got better. I wasn't even sure that that was even possible and achievable. Read that again. Dale Jr., the team co-owner, a NASCAR Hall of Famer, admitted that he didn't think the crew chief swap would work. It worked anyway. Allgaier has turned Andrew Overstreet into an elite race caller inside of 8 races. Here's the thing, though, and I need you to pay attention here, because this is the part everyone is missing. When Allgaier walked into Bristol Saturday night, he wasn't walking in as a guy chasing a moment. He was walking in as the runaway championship leader on the hottest run of his 15-year career, with a 130-point cushion, 3 wins in the bank, and the full Dash 4 cash program starting that very night. All he had to do was show up and finish highest among the 4 eligible drivers: himself, William Sawalich, Brandon Jones, and Raja Karuth, to collect $100,000. And he did exactly that. Let's go to the tape. Per the NASCAR.com recap, the Suburban Propane 300 unfolded like this. Kyle Larson took over from pole winner William Sawalich on lap 40 and absolutely suffocated the race, leading 230 of 300 laps, sweeping both stages. Allgaier, per the same recap, was the one chasing Larson down early in the final stage before the chaos hit. Then Mason Maggio's engine blew, the car caught fire on pit road, and it was Justin Allgaier's crew members, per the NASCAR.com recap, who ran across pit lane and helped pull Maggio out of the cockpit. That's the kind of detail that tells you everything about the number 7 team. They weren't just racing, they were saving lives. After the red flag, Larson took the race back until Gray Gaulding spun on lap 270. The strategy split happened. Zilisch, Cruz, and Day stayed out. Larson pitted, Allgaier pitted. By the final restart, Zilisch was leading on old tires. Larson was trying to chase him down on fresh tires, and Allgaier was running fourth. And here's where the money came in. Per the NASCAR.com recap, for the 8th time in his career, Allgaier collected a $100,000 bonus in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Dash 4 cash program as the highest finisher among 4 eligible drivers. 8th Dash 4 cash bonus of his career. 8. Pole winner William Sawalich finished 7th, also a Dash 4 cash eligible driver. Allgaier at 4th beat him by 3 positions, and that 3-position gap was worth $100,000. On a night where he didn't even win the race. That's the secret to Allgaier's career. Everyone else measures their season in trophies. Allgaier measures his in-checks. Now here's the part that should make every other driver in the O'Reilly Auto Parts series lose sleep. And if you've been waiting for the punchline of this video, this is it. Let's stack the numbers, all sourced from his NASCAR.com driver page and the JR Motorsports team site. Justin Allgaier, career, 31 wins. That puts him in the top tier of the all-time series list. With the JRM team site noting before this season, he was just 3 wins short of 6th all-time. 307 career top 10 finishes, which is the all-time O'Reilly Series record. That's not a typo. He holds the record for most top 10s in the entire history of the series. 84 career stage wins, and he's the only driver in the series with more than 50. Add 15 straight seasons never finishing outside the top 7 in points. Add the 2024 championship. Just add 8 career Dash 4 cash bonuses. 8. Which at $100,000 each means the man has personally collected $800,000 in bonus money on top of his regular winnings. Now add 2026. 3 wins in the first 8 races. A 4th-place run with a bonus check. A 130-point series lead at Bristol. And a crew chief, Andrew Overstreet, that Dale Jr. himself didn't think could replace the man who won a championship. Here's the math that should terrify the field. The Dash 4 cash program has 3 more races coming on the schedule. If Allgaier cashes in even 1 more of those bonuses, and based on 8 for 8 in career context, the odds are not bad. He's likely to put together one of the richest single-season hauls the O'Reilly Series has ever seen, and he's still leading the points. And he's still the defending champion of a program that rewards consistency above everything else. If the 20-year-old kids at JR Motorsports are the future of the series, Justin Allgaier is the present, and he is not letting go of the wheel. So here's what I want you to think about, and I mean really think about it. 15 years Justin Allgaier spent as the career second-tier guy. 15 years waiting for a championship. 15 years of never finishing outside the top 7 in points and never quite being able to close. Then 2024, the title. Then 2025, 3 more wins and a runner-up finish in a historic JRM season. Now 2026, the hottest start of his career, a 130-point lead, an 8th-4 cash in the bank, and a series all-time top 10 record that keeps growing every week. Is Justin Allgaier going to win his second championship in 2026? Nobody in that garage can give you a reason why he won't. The points cushion is real. The crew chief change worked. The number 7 brand team looks every bit like the best car in the series, and the driver behind the wheel just keeps cashing checks. But ask yourself this. If Allgaier wins the 2026 O'Reilly Auto Parts Series Championship, back-to-back with 2024, he becomes the first driver in JR Motorsports history to win multiple titles, per the team's own website. Not Chase Elliott, not William Byron, not Tyler Reddick, Justin Allgaier. The guy everyone thought was too old, who quietly keeps turning 4th-place finishes into 6-figure paydays and 130-point leads into fortresses. What does the sport look like when Little Gator is the all-time JRM legend? Drop your prediction in the comments. Does Allgaier go back-to-back? Like this video if you think he wins the title. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you at Kansas.